Hello and welcome back to Purple in Peril, a Warlock life. This is level 16. Very little change with the gear, just upgraded my necklace, another Kenneth crafted charisma constitution, insightful charisma. This was from when I was running my main character as a DC Warlock, hence the Topaz of Enchantment on there. For this character, Conjuration would have been better to help the tentacles. Enchantment would have been for the mass hold. The big news at 16 is the first level 6 spell. I took Arcane Tempest, a very nice AoE, which tallies well with our AoE Tentacles damage dealing strategy because it's the same damage type, Force, and we're obviously spec'd into Force critical and force spell power, so that's good for us. I don't think there's anything else apart from that. I took another point in Constitution on the level up, so our con now is looking quite decent with the new necklace plus the extra point. I think in Reaper, what do we get in Reaper? We get another 2 points of con, so it's still going to be an odd number. That's unfortunate. From level 17, next level, we'll have 3 extra con in Reaper, so that's nice. Level 17 is the next sort of level gate at which point you can add Reaper points if you didn't know. Right, today's quest and the road testing for the Arcane Tempest spell will be this one in Shavarath. The Demon Assault. I keep confusing it with the Devil Assault in the marketplace.
Amrak floats high above.
Hopefully we won't die too
chains.
horribly.
The codex page the Archon spoke of must be nearby. Recover the page before the demons can reinforce the area and take the page back to their lair.
I'll swap those two over. So between the Tempest and the Tentacles, I'm hoping to do pretty well against the big packs of opponents that are prevalent in this quest.
A portal forms in the courtyard before you. Demon reinforcements start to pour
I would
into
love
the
to
area.
use Sleet Storm as well for this, but I still don't have freedom of movement on my gear, so I can't do that. Well, that's not good. So hopefully by the time, yeah, I think it might just work out that the cooldowns between the two, we might always have one big spell to fire into a pack of these things. Well, let's get the temporary hit points back.
Collapses with the death of the last demon. Yet a new portal has begun to form in the courtyard below. The demons are determined to keep the codex page.
Tentacles is my preferred choice because that also does some crowd control. The Tempest is just pure damage. I would love to be able to put Sleet Storm down in the middle of these things, but it would get me as well, so I just can't do that. Come on, kill, kill, kill.
A demon portal begins to open in the courtyard to the east. To
I can see us
complicate
having
matters,
problems
the
with
whirling blades of Shavarath have begun
these
to
blades
appear
it's
amongst
just
the
mentioned. Yeah, let's go with the blast here. I think damage-wise, the Tempest is stronger but there's no crowd control element to that, so the opponents can hit us back when we do that, which is obviously less than ideal.
Open in
Now the
courtyard
swords
to the
could be a
south.
big problem. I've seen people hide round the corner here. I'm gonna try that. Maybe this will keep us out of the way of the swords. Oh, that spell fizzled. I don't know whether we got hit and it was a failed concentration check, or the lag just took it. Okay,
Shavarath blades drift away.
I've got to go quickly here because we're gonna get.
Breath. Another demon portal
There we go.
opens in the courtyard to the west.
Tidy. Try and keep up to everything that's going on in this section. I don't collect anything that's fallen or finish with the breakables until after that's all finished. I don't think there was anything in here anyway, was there? Now here I generally tend to like to drag them to this this section here, but do I have anything that could do that on this build? Normally when I'm in here I'm with my druid who has enlarge. He can just drop something on them from distance. Could I try? I daren't risk all these swords, so I'm gonna have to do something here. Maybe the long range blast and then switch it back. It's a bit it's a bit clunky, but I think it's what I've got. I thought for a second that spell was gonna be ignored by the game as well. Yeah, it's just not ideal to be wandering around in there with all those swords about. To block up the doorway with the crowd control, and when they close in just hammer them. That's my sort of strategy for this section. Crikey, they were moving a bit strangely. Oh, that was a waste of a Tempest. Unless, of course, he walks into it. I think he's done me a favour there. Yeah. going. Oh, did he stun me? Okay.
With the destruction of this
Right.
portal, the gate to the courtyard above is now clear. A second path leads further up into a mysterious cavern.
Well, so far so good.
The page
try
from the
not to
Codex of
suck in
Infinite
here.
Planes lies just ahead, but the artifact is guarded by a powerful Glabrezu.
I think I'll save one of the AoEs for when those things close in. I can see a plague in there.
The Glabrezu rises, and the magic
Nice.
field
Take
page
it.
fades.
So I think we can say the Arcane Tempest is
The page
rocking
from
and
the
rolling
Codex
for
of
us.
Infinite Planes hums with magic
I
energy.
hate it when they come like that after the quest is finished.
Runes that cover it. You should return to Amrath and show it to the Archon who sent you here.
Did we actually get the chest? Yeah, okay. Job done. So that's going to be our standard procedure against groups, all the way up to the cap, all the way up to the, all the way up to the level 30. That's going to be it, the Tentacles and Tempest. And we're going to add a couple of spell-like abilities when we get into Epic. So we're going to have these 2 blasts, 2 more spell-like abilities, plus Tentacle and Tempest, and hopefully that will be enough damage to keep the hungry hordes from amassing in too greater numbers around us. Right, that does it for 16. Hope that was okay for you. Thanks very much for looking, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care.